Hey guys, what is up? I know I have a lot to explain and as to why I've been gone so long. Oops, rip. But I am really sorry for being gone so long, and I just want to thank everyone that's been still subscribed because that shit is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna give up on censoring myself because I've been getting a lot worse lately. um, Screw these glasses, they make me distracted. No, I need this to see. I can't see shit without them. But, a lot to explain. First of all, the channel name, the change. So the reason I changed it is because I wanted something more original, and I feel like there's a lot of stuff titled like My Life on Video, and it was really confusing, and it's like when people try to find my channel, they're not really gonna find it at all. I know there's other channels and stuff named Static Heart, but it would just kind of be easier. And I want to kind of come up with something new. I may or may not change it again, I'm not really sure. I want to figure something out to where it's better, and I want to make a singing channel. Like, I asked my parents and they said, oh yeah, why not? So I may do that, but I need to figure out, I have a camera to record with, but I don't know how to upload it onto my mom's laptop, and I need to figure out how to edit and all that jazz. But hopefully there should be a singing channel soon somewhere. Oh shit, school sucks. I'm home from school right now because reasons. And, how are you guys? But the subject I wanted to talk about today was anxiety. And, not just ooh, all of a sudden, oof, for once in my life, I feel, kind of anxious. No, hardcore, medical anxiety. That's what I have. I have a lot of shit wrong with me. Everyone knows that. But, the thing is, okay, so some people, they misunderstand it as it just kind of being over dramatic, or panic attacks, and someone being over dramatic and being just wanting attention, being an attention seeker. But it's really, that's not the way it is. Because, okay, first of all, we're gonna go to panic attacks, because when you're having a panic attack, something that's causing it is obviously traumatic to that person, or really bad. And so you start having trouble, it feels like your lungs are being shut off, it feels like someone's choking you, because you're and you're you make really weird noises, and it's really loud when you cry because you're just trying to get it out, and you start panicking because you can't breathe, and that makes it 10 times worse. All you gotta do, you need to calm yourself down, take a deep breath, and just focus on breathing, calming yourself down, and just not thinking about the thing that gave you the anxiety and caused the panic attack. And anxiety, okay, for me, it gets really bad. It can just be like that, all of a sudden, there, out of nowhere. I can be perfectly fine, perfectly happy, and all of a sudden, bam, it just hits me. It gets worse, sometimes it gets better, but it really, some people have the mistake of, oh, if you're with someone that you love, then it's gone, or whatever, it can disappear if you're in certain environments. No, I have it all the time. It's just a matter of how bad it is. Some people, yes, it does get worse around. Sometimes, at certain places, at home, at school, at everywhere, at a friend's house, I always have it, no matter where I am, where I go, and no matter who I'm with. And sometimes it will raise my anxiety talking about a certain subject, and I'm not just talking about just feeling uncomfortable. No, it's straight up, I start getting paranoid, I look around, I start feeling panicky, I feel like I can't breathe, I feel like my chest is being squeezed, my lungs are in some sort of trouble, I don't know. It gets really, really bad. And it doesn't really matter who you're with, because it's always bad no matter what. And it's just because you're with someone, they can be a distraction, and it can make it easier for you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's better. It doesn't necessarily mean it goes away. It just makes it easier to distract yourself from it if you're with someone that you love, or with someone that is your friend. And yeah, I don't know really how to cover that for everyone, but if your friend's having a panic attack, or they don't want to talk about it, if they're having anxiety and you can tell, just be okay, give them space, be okay, if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. Just if certain people don't like being touched when they're having it, but if you know that they're okay with physical contact, you can rub their shoulder, or just pat their back or something. Some people, when they're having a panic attack, they don't want to be touched. If you touch them, it will make it 10 times worse for some people. But for some people, they need to be hugged, they need to be patted on the back, but for some people, it just doesn't matter. And it really just depends on the person. I don't want to say something, 'cause I don't know. For me, I sometimes I don't want to be touched, sometimes I want to be hugged. I haven't had a panic attack in a really long time because I'm on meds for it. That's another thing. See a doctor if you have that, okay? Because you may not necessarily have anything. It may just be like a one-time thing. But I suggest getting it checked out because you don't know what it could be. And it could be something really serious and severe. And another thing is depression. What some people don't understand, they think it's something like, oh, they're just being lazy. Oh, they're just making excuses. Oh, they just want attention. It's, no. I have severe clinical depression. And, but everybody thinks I'm happy and I'm perfectly fine because that's what I want them to see. And most of the time, I am fine. But a lot of the time, there's suicidal thoughts running through my head. I'm thinking of really dark things. I'm always in dark places. And it doesn't matter how I'm acting, because just because someone's acting happy doesn't mean they are. That's the most common misconception about it. Is, oh, they are not acting depressed, so they must not be depressed. It's really bad. For some people, it makes them stay in bed all day. For some people, they don't want to talk to anyone. They don't want to move. They don't want to do anything. For me, it's like that, but I don't allow myself to get like that. You know, I just don't. Sometimes I don't talk to people, and that's fine. And, you know, you just got to give them their space. You got to understand that they're not wanting attention, that they're not seeking attention, that this is serious, and that it's not something to joke around about. Another thing is self-harm. Please do not joke around about this. This is an extremely sensitive subject for certain people, as well as suicide. Never joke around about self-harm or suicide. They are not a joke, or anorexia, or eating disorders, or anything like that. It's just not something you joke around about. It's really serious. And someone going through that, they're really fragile, and they're in a really serious, fragile state. They need to be handled carefully, and, you know, you need to be helping them, not making fun of them. You need to be helping them. It's really hard to approach them, and I'm going to go through that in another video, hopefully. But this is already a really long video, so I'm going to cut it off here and continue on this lecture about how to handle. I'm going to continue telling you guys on how to handle someone who is considering suicide, who is self-harming, and who, an eating disorder, because I've had experiences with all of this before, and I'll let you guys know how to handle that in the next video. So click subscribe, click the like button, or if you didn't like it, then hit the dislike button. I don't really care, because Emma don't care about no one's fucking opinion, because I am me, and if they don't like it, they can get the fuck over it. And then another video, I'm gonna do a talk about confidence. Yay! Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, not war. Bye!